Hello everyone, I am Rashi. I am a life coach, I am a tarot reader. Above all, I am a manifestation and a performance coach. Welcome to my channel, Manifest Your Quest. Today I have before me a very versatile, a very powerful personality who has proved himself time and again that he is not only a powerful but a very unstoppable person. He has overcome challenges and he has seen the worst in life but has overcome it through the power of his mind and is going places. He is simply on fire, guys. So here we have before us a very powerful personality. He is none other than Bhushan Khairnar. Welcome to my channel, Bhushan. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, and really I would say thank you so much for such a kind words. And I would like to say all the viewers that no, I'm just a simple person. That just that a greatness of Rashi actually, but nothing different than that. I'm a simple person like you. Don't consider me so called a celebrity or anything like. Okay, Rashi, go ahead.
I want to tell you people, don't listen to his words. He's a very down-to-earth man. He has met with an accident not 10 years back and he lost a limb. After that, though the doctors declared him to be physically challenged, he seemed to have developed extra legs. He has lost a leg, but he seemed to have developed some legs, invisible legs, And he has been trying to challenge himself at every step. And he has done humongously well for himself. Has really conquered the world that he has been always dreamt of. So, Bhushan, I would like to know, tell me, we all know that you are a very powerful person, but how did it all start? Firstly, tell me, how will you describe yourself in a quote or in a song? First, I'd like to know that. Tell me.
Quote or song? Actually, my life is so simple, but the tragedy or the things happen with me. I will express them through a simple quote. The quote is that never tell your dreams that how big your problems are. Never tell your dreams how big your problems are. Always tell your problem how big your dreams are. Means I would definitely say in Hindi also कि अपने सपनों को ये मत बताओ कि हमारी प्रॉब्लम्स कितनी बड़ी। अपने सपनों को ये मत बताओ कि हमारी प्रॉब्लम्स कितनी बड़ी है, बल्कि अपने प्रॉब्लम्स को ये बताओ कि हमारे सपने कितने।
Oh my God, this is so powerful. Thank you so much. I'm sure my viewers are getting value out of it. So I want to tell my viewers as well that here is someone who has already touched the lives of more than 1 million people. Right, Bhushan?
Yes, right. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I would like to know the first question I asked you, and that was such a beautiful reply that you gave. Now I want to ask you, what is it in your life that you find enriching?
Okay, the most enriching. The most enriching is actually entire journey is like enriching one, but still especially the tragedy when I came to know about my ability, I would say. More than disability, I would say about ability. Means as you mentioned, in 2012 I met with accident and in which I I lost my leg, and medically you will say that I became 75% physically challenged person. I never use that word, but for more clarification, handicapped person, 75% handicapped person. But when doctor operated me, so that time they told me that I would be taking almost 6 to 7 months to recover myself from this medical, or you can say the physical damage what you do. So he told me that I will take at least 6 months. After that only I'll be able to come back to my work. I will be able to do my regular activity, because before my accident only I was working as a trainer in a one direct selling company. But that time something was ringing in my mind in a opposite direction. I was like, this is his mentality. Doctor, this is the mentality of doctor. But I want something different. And already I was doing as a trainer. So already I was reading book, already I was self-controlled person, already I was doing so many good things. But that incident was like, I know, in first 7 days I was into some kind of depression, you can say. Many questions were raising in front of me. What will happen with this one leg? How I will run in the competition of this world? Many questions were there. But that time, after thinking a lot, after reading one particular book, I came to know that yes, I can do something enriching, as you asked. And the thing was like, when doctor said on 7 November 2012, my accident happened on 31st October, and on 7 November when my second operation went, so he told me that at least 6-7 months you will be taking. So that day I decided at night, no, I will do something different. I will do something, I'll take a challenge. And that time I decided, in anyhow situation, I will recover myself less than 30 days. That was my decision. And I started on that particular path. And I was trying to imagine myself with the picture of I'm out of hospital, I'm doing my thing. And you'll be shocked to know this was the only reason. On 31st October, my accident was there. On 7th November, second operation, and doctor told me about 6 months. And exactly on 28th November, means exactly 21 days after my decision, I was at Deccan Park Hotel of Pune, and I was delivering training to more than 200 people. Just immediately, you can say from accident 28 days and from my decision 21 days. So I think this was the most enriching. Rashi.
You are truly a born winner, Bhushan. I must say that. I must say that. This is truly amazing. The power of your mind. I talk to people about manifestation, and you have actually achieved it. You have done it for yourself. That's simply amazing.
After my accident, almost 50 stitches were there. And for the recovery of stitches also, doctor told me you'll be taking more than 3 months. But they also got recovered just in 1 month. Means the first training which I was giving, that time the all stitches were there only, dressing was there, wound was as it is, but still I was delivering training. And I think whenever I remember this, whenever I share with the people, that's the only message I always like to give. Everything is possible. You just need to trust on yourself and try to find your potential. Yes, Rashi.
Wonderful. Look at the power of your determination. Look at the way you have conquered it all. Oh my God. This is truly, truly, guys, my viewers, isn't it truly amazing what we have before us? Did you ever thought this was possible? This is truly humongous for me. And Bhushan being such a down-to-earth person, it's very, it's so wonderful to see him.
Thank you.
Going places. And I keep a tab on you. I keep seeing how wonderfully you're doing for yourself, Bhushan.
Yeah.
So the next question that I want to ask about is, what is it in your life that you find most interesting?
Interesting. About interesting, I would say I really love my nature, and especially my habits, I would say. Or if you want to build yourself, so your habit matters a lot. And my habit was I always find very interesting when I challenge myself. Like if I'm doing any particular activity, so I feel very interesting. I feel very you can say energetic when I challenge myself. Actually,
oh my God.
This recovery.
So love, and that interest lies in your own challenge. Wow, isn't it amazing?
Yeah, because challenging is like that. I always like to stretch myself. You can say I always like to do something, or you can say to cross one more step in my particular path.
Okay.
Which, better than
So you want to tell me about that incident wherein with just one leg you had actually
right, exactly
on the foot,
exactly,
right?
exactly.
Right? We know about that.
Yes.
Would you like to share that incident, please?
Yeah, really, because that's the most interesting
Guys,
thing
I'm telling you, please hear him out. This is simply amazing. A person who doesn't have the second leg is talking about this. A trek.
Yes.
He went on a trek, guys.
Yes.
How many of us go for a trek? Now, this guy who has lost a leg is going places. He has gone on a trek as well. Yes, tell me, Bhushan. Inspire us, inspire.
Yes. Actually, I was too excited to share that. That's why I was in between trying to say the thing. Actually, I would say firstly, I will explain the mindset behind that. Actually, from my accident, I continued my things in a training, motivation, and coaching industry, mentoring people, and everything was going good. I was making good amount of money also. But somewhere in 2017-18, I felt like, yeah, I think I'm the satisfied person, or I'm the person who just who has satisfied himself or convinced himself that okay, this is more than enough. This is the only thing which you can do. But one night I decided, no, I need to again challenge myself by something very impossible activity, or which should be very impossible for me, which should be very difficult for me, or even if it should be difficult by the view of others. Because if I'll do something which is very challenging for me, impossible for me, so that will push myself one step ahead at my subconscious level. If I can do this, it means I can do so many things. And then I decided, I took some youths with me on Shiv Jayanti, we call it in Maharashtra, like the birth anniversary of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Because we all always get inspired by him because he is a great example. So on that particular day, I decided I took youth with me, and I decided I will take entire fort. And that fort is not the regular fort with the normal stairs. You can climb the stairs and all.
What is the name of the fort? And where is it?
Fort. Ramshes, that is in Nasik actually. And Ramshes, why I selected that, because that is such a fort which was unbeaten till end. Means the other Mughal warrior were there, so they were never able to win that fort. That fort was till end of Maratha Empire only. So that was unbeatable, unstoppable. So to do the activity, I selected the unbeatable fort only.
Very good metaphor to add. Wonderful.
Yeah. Actually, it is important, because that's why I need to select that fort, and I selected. And when I just thought about trekking entire fort without any support, again I'm mentioning it, I will not use crutches, I will not use any person to hold me, I will just jump like kangaroos, you can say. I will just jump, and I will cover the entire trekking distance, and I will again come back to the ground level. And I did that, because before doing that, the question was like, what will happen? Well, I will just jump, and any stone can come in my particular path. I can have a severe pain also. You can understand what I mean to say. Usually when we talk, when we walk, when we have obstacle in our walking, so it pains a lot. But still I decided, and I did that, and you'll be shocked to know the entire trekking I did, and almost 3 to 4 hours I was back to the ground. And that was the amazing. And I never did this for people. I never did this to inspire others. I did this to prove myself in front of my own eyes, or you can say I did this to push myself one step ahead than I was before. And that day I came to know that if I can do this, then Bhushan, you can do so much. And that day my satisfaction went on, and after that day I achieved a lot. Means I won't say as an achievement, but people call it like Rashi.
Beautiful. The story that you're relating is simply inspiring, is a small word for that. I can't simply express myself how
Thank you.
Wonderfully you have actually given value to this interview.
Thank you.
And it's truly simply amazing. You are adding a real value to it. Now tell me, since this is the one of the most important questions of
Yeah.
my interview here. Since I am into manifestation, tell me, how did you manifest your quest? How were you able to manifest all this for yourself? What was it that made you manifest your quest?
For this, I would say that nowadays guys are doing some mistake. They are just trying to make themselves how they look, how they are in the view of other. But the first thing for me was like, I never take care about what people will say. You know, the thing was like, I was having two options when I had that tragedy. So it was more about my disability. The whatever thoughts were coming in my mind, they were more about disability. But I decided to focus more on my abilities, and I focused on it. And the thing was like, my minus point was trying to ping me up again and again and again that you are not able to run, you are not able to play, you will be having limitation. But these were my minus point. But on the same level, I decided to make it as my plus point. So these are the two reasons you can say, like focusing on my ability and to taking things as a plus point, not as a minus point. That has helped me a lot. And along with that, more powerful, I would like to say, the more powerful thing is that at every moment, I was continuously trying to work on myself by my atmosphere, habit, or knowledge. Rashi.
Beautiful, wonderful. It's so nice talking to you, Bhushan. It's really wonderful.
Right.
Now, I know that every transformation in life comes due to a reason, right?
Right.
So, Bhushan, I want to ask you about that reason where you found yourself, that you have seen so much of transformation in your life, that you have become literally unstoppable. Do you want to talk about it? If it is okay, if it's convenient for you, would you like to share your transformation?
Yes. You know, before this accident, already I was on a stage. I was sharing motivational things to the people on Sunday seminar, Thursday trainings. So that I was giving many examples and I was training people. But when the same tragedy happened to me, I remember that moment when my leg just caught under the train. Then they picked me up and they put me in the same train, and it was bleeding so much. You know that there is a big vessel below our knee, so that was cut. So that's why it was bleeding so much. At that moment, in front of my there were lots of questions. What about my mother's dream? What about my dream? I had planned a lot, but that time, you know what I answered myself, Rashi? You would like to listen it, yes or no?
Absolutely. I'm sure my viewers are like all ears. Yes.
That's right. Because this is really, I would say that today also I feel very confident that I'm such a person that at that moment when it was bleeding so much, people were asking me, it was about that train situation. But you know, I asked myself, all successful people were having some medical twist in their life. Medical twist again. Like Mr. Amitabh Bachchan had a serious injury in the shooting of Coolie movie. Sachin Tendulkar had tennis elbow. Abraham Lincoln had brain tumor. These all people, Yuvraj Singh had cancer. So these all successful people, they were having some medical twist. And I was like, after that twist, they proved themselves. It means the entire world is going to witness a new Bhushan Khairnar after this incident. This was the mindset. And that was the only reason behind my transformation. That I have to come in this particular list and my story will be the better one. And this was the reason. That's why I could transform, and transformation is the permanent. Yes.
Wow. I can't tell you how inspiring and motivational this was, Bhushan. I must say.
Thank you.
And it is a fact, like all the most powerful people in the top notches of the notch, like who have experienced the best, the very top position, they have literally gone through that negative, that medical, whatever you said about that medical disability in their lives.
Yeah. Right.
True, very true. Wonderful.
That was the main reason, because from there only I could convert my pain into my gain. You know, that was the pain.
Wonderful.
But I could convert it into the gain. And now also I remember that I never think about what I don't have. I always think about what I have. I never think about my difficulties, because people have habit whenever.
Absolutely. You have just
Yes, yes,
multiplied your abilities. Not only you have added, I believe that you have
yes,
simply multiplied it multiple times, in fact, and become
thank
simply
you.
unstoppable. That we are seeing you today. That every day you are doing something new. Wonderful.
Yes. One line I would like to add here, Rashi, if you'll allow, because most of the people, they focus a lot on their difficulties. If they are taking any target, so how they are focused a lot on difficulty. But I would like to give them a new habit. They should focus more on their possibility, because possibility will push them to achieve the thing. Difficulty will always make things difficult. Things will seem difficult, and that will become the reason of procrastination of or not trusting on the things. Rashi, how you think about this?
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful thought.
Thank you.
There are no two words to it. Absolutely amazing. So, there is one more question that I really want to ask you.
Yes.
So, since you have come into this journey of coaching, I want to know more about how did you gain clarity and what is it?
Yeah.
How did you manage to get the clarity of your life?
Yes. About clarity, I would say one thing. How I see towards life. What is life? For me, life is opportunity. Not only for me, it should be for everyone. Because I don't know about, after your death, in so-called Hindu religions, Swarg, Nark. I don't think about that. I think about only thing is first my birth and death. The great proverb is there, great saying is there. You don't have a control on the thing that where to take birth. कि हम ये नहीं डिसाइड कर सकते कि हम पैदा कहाँ पे हुए, लेकिन पैदा होने के बाद मरते दम तक जो लाइफ हमें मिलती है वो लाइफ हम डिसाइड कर सकते हैं. We can't decide our birth point. We can't decide our death point also. But at least our life should be in our control. And the good news is that clarity is like, if you have importance of your life, then every day will be like an opportunity for you. I always suggest the clarity for life should be like, there are two things. Suppose if I am on this earth with a reason, with a meaning. So after living this world, I should pass some legacy behind me. I should pass some achievements behind me, some inspiration behind me, so that people will remember me for thousands of years. So I would definitely suggest every person to have clarity. He or she should think in a way that after going out of this world, what message you are going to give other people, what story you would like to deliver other people. Suppose after the end of my life, Bhushan Khairnar, so it is equal to a story. Rashi, it is equal to a story. Any of the viewer, suppose maybe Pratik, Pooja, so they will be living some story. So this has given me a more clarity that what type of story I have to pass behind. And the second thing is that along with that, many people become too much ambitious and they forget to live their life. I would say that, like, a bullock cart work on a two wheels, a bike get driven on a two wheels. So similarly, my clarity was on two wheels. One is your ambition, means your existence, like how you achieve the thing that will pass the existence. And second one is how you are enjoying the things. Because now I am enjoying the moment where I am sharing my thoughts with a beautiful lady, Rashi, with all these ambitious people. So I am enjoying this moment, not more than that. So we should definitely feel every moment along with our existence and ambition. So this I would say in the class. Rashi.
Awesome. Again, you are conquering, you have literally conquered all the areas of your life. It seems to be looking like that. Beautiful.
Thank you.
And you are actually, I am enwrapped, and I'm very sure my viewers also enwrapped with all your wonderful, the belief system that you are putting forward for them to take away is simply amazing. There is one more thing I want to ask you as a coach. What is your mission and what is your vision in your life?
As a coach, I would say my expertise is of transformation. As we know, the definition is change is temporary, but transformation is permanent. And you know, Rashi, every person has ability to transform himself at a very great. Everyone. Even a person who is not able to read English, he can be an English trainer. Even if the person who never had, who never was having control on his life, but he can have it, and he can become a person where he will have control in every sector of his life. So that's why I'm helping people about their transformation. And my mission is like till now, almost 2 million people are got influenced by any of the way, like motivation, training, coaching, any of the way. But now my next mission is like within next 5 years, I have to touch at least new 2 million people. This is my vision. And I want to help them. I want to add values in their life by my motivation or my coaching or my training event, which I'm delivering in public and private sector. This is my basic mission. And that's why there are many highly professional people like doctor, advocate, chartered accountants, student, business, industrialist. These people, I have coached them. They are my mentees. I have mentored them. And they have observed more than 400% transformation in their vision, in their personal and professional life. Rashi.
This actually deserves a big round of applause.
Thank you so much.
That's simply amazing. And Bhushan, you have proved to me, you have already proved to the world. And today, in these few lines that you have actually showed us, how have you from what you were to what you are today. The leap of faith that you took, that you believed in yourself, was so great.
Yeah.
That you are simply unstoppable. The belief that you were unstoppable led you to what you are today. That is simply beautiful. I believe that in your position, I know that people would have self-esteem battering and, crippling of the thoughts, how am I going to do all this? But what you did was you turned the situation to 180 degree and really used it, leveraged it to your advantage and simply became unstoppable. Simply amazing.
Yes.
We had a wonderful session today, guys. I hope you also had a wonderful session. You had a wonderful time. Now, the last question that I want to ask Bhushan is, what is that one takeaway you want to share with my viewers here?
The one takeaway is, that is the title of my life, I would say. If I will write my autobiography, that will be the title. That is Unleashing the Real Potential. We all need to unleash our real potential. So these all guys can really take some action about unleashing the potential just by focusing on their atmosphere, just by challenging themselves, and just by crossing their own limits. This is the only thing I would like to say, Rashi.
You have unleashed yourself totally, Bhushan, and you have set yourself as an example. So definitely, I'm sure there are many people who have equally been impressed and motivated by this interview, and I'm sure they would have loved it. Thank you so much for being here with me on Manifest Your Quest.
I would say thanks to you also for inviting me, because you become a reason of getting introduced with such a wonderful and lovely viewers also. Because you are the only reason, because this was due to your initiative only I could get introduced with these people, and that was amazing experience. Thank you so much, Rashi, for this, and best wishes to you also. And I would like to say, guys, I personally know Rashi. Rashi is an amazing personality. She has really good talent. She has had so many values in my life also. I honestly will admit here, because we had amazing time together also. You remember, Rashi, we had it?
Super 15, right? We were the Super 15.
Super 15. We were in Super 15 in Mumbai, and that time the Rashi, the personality, within a few minutes, she had created that level of influence. Even if more than me, you can get inspired from many things. You can learn so many things from this wonderful lady by name Rashi.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bhushan, for all the beautiful compliments that you have showered on me.
Yes.
And guys, keep coming on my Manifest Your Quest. Do share, like, and subscribe to my channel for more of these wonderful people, and you will get to know, you will experience more, and you will take away much more. Thank you so much, guys. Come back again and manifest your quest. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.